So today we're reviewing Trainwreck.
You're a train wreck. Trainwreck's been getting a lot of buzz. There's been a lot of good, positive spin about this movie going on. And we both saw it, and I think we can both agree we like this movie.
I thought it was a good movie, definitely.
I sense some hesitation there.
There is. But I mean, I'll get to that when we get to that, you know?
Right.
So what Trainwreck is about, you have a woman that is grown up thinking that monogamy is never possible. And she's a commitment-phobic career woman who may have to face her fears when she meets a good guy. So let's just get this out there first. I do not like Amy Schumer. She is just a comedian that she tries to have this running stick where, oh, I sleep with a bunch of guys. Oh, I do this, and that's her. That's her comedy. For me, it doesn't work. It's not my thing. I don't find it funny.
But did you really not find her funny in the movie at all? Was it too much of a hang-up that you couldn't get past?
No, that's the thing. I can get past it. That's why I still think this is a good movie. It was thoughtfully made. I give her all the credit. She wrote this, which is really impressive. This is her first film she wrote, and I thought that she wrote the characters really well and had a good point A to point B process, and that it definitely flowed well.
Okay, so you didn't like Amy Schumer. I did. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the rest of the actors in the movie. I thought maybe the best actor in the movie was Colin Quinn playing Amy's dad in this movie.
He was excellent.
Yeah, he was hilarious in this movie. I was really glad that they... I thought maybe he wasn't quite old enough to be considered like
retirement
the
age
part
dad.
of a retirement age dad movie, but he still was like pretty hilarious in this movie. And then who else? Bill Hader, am I pronouncing it right?
Oh, great, yeah, Bill Hader. He's awesome in this movie. He's really branching out since his SNL days. Some like the Skeleton Twins to other films that he's in. Like, he chooses unique roles. He's trying to get out there.
Not
more.
Like hilarious in this movie, but he's not trying to be. He sort of plays the straight guy in this film, but it works really well.
LeBron James, awesome in this movie. I went in, I was like, really another athlete trying to be an actor. It was really funny, like the character that he's given and how like he's portrayed as a celebrity and how he is. It was comical. I really enjoyed any moment that he was in the film.
That's the same.
I thought that cameo's sake that John Cena did not work for me. I mean, they showed his funny line in the film.
It's in the trailer, yeah. I didn't like that part.
And then like basically it's like a blown up version of that when he's like scenes he's in, and I just didn't.
I like the part though where the scene where they're having sex, just because like how awkward it is. That's pretty funny. That alone was worth putting him in there.
Yeah, he just didn't really work for me, but I can see where you're coming from.
Let's go ahead and talk about just the story, the classic Judd Apatow story. In this film that works. To me, this was maybe the best storyline going in this, the best direction of it since The 40-Year-Old Virgin. It was really good. You take a character who's, kind of unlikable in a lot of ways, and by the end of the movie, you're really compelled and interested in her relationship and like what happens to her.
They have great chemistry together, the two of them. They really worked, and they felt like what I liked about it was it felt like real life couple arguments at times. Like, some people will be sitting in the theater and be like, "That's us." Like with their together,
Yeah, the scene where they're fighting, it was funny, sort of. I definitely felt some parallels to that as well.
Yeah. So you think it's the funniest movie since 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. I thought that Knocked Up and that was better than this movie.
Yeah, definitely close at least, sure.
Staying true to Judd Apatow fashion, even though this movie is only barely 2 hours. It still felt long to me.
I felt about like 15 to 20 minutes too long.
It dragged a little bit, and then I didn't like how the ending. It was wrapped up really fast, and like when it ended, I was like, "Oh, it's over."
I think there was several scenes that could have been easily cut out. Even just 3 or 4 scenes there towards the end that just seemed like filler. It just Judd Apatow does a really great job of giving the characters room to breathe, of not wrapping things up too quickly. And who knows what this movie may have been like if he was stifled, but I still honestly feel like the movie was maybe just a little bit long.
Why would he call? You guys just had sex.
This is Amy. I think you butt dialed me.
No, I dialed you with my fingers. What'd she say?
Shh. He called me on purpose. Hang up. He's obviously like sick or something.
I'm not liking the main actress so much. I still thought this was a pretty good film. I liked her drama scenes in this. I thought she's still a good actress. This is a good debut for her. I think that she'll definitely have a full career ahead of her, especially writing her first movie and it turned out this successful. I thought the supporting cast was really funny and used well. I didn't really like the ending that much, and some of the jokes didn't land for me. For that reason, I'm giving it 6 reels out of 10.
For me, good story, good actors, a lot of laughs. A little bit long, 9 out of 10 reels on this for me. And this has been our opinions on Trainwreck. And as opinions go, everyone has one. Ours just happens to be correct. If you enjoyed our review, the question that we're asking for today is this movie better than The 40-Year-Old Virgin? Go ahead and leave some comments. Let us know that you watched it. We'd be curious to see what you thought, if this lived up to The 40-Year-Old Virgin legacy.
Until then, this has been The Real Report with Ryan and Ryan. Catch you next time.